Now that our character can move, let's add in our pickup. Coming over, I'm going to close this and go back up to assets where I have my apple. You can see I have two different ones. One is a 32 pixel apple and the other one is a 64. I'm going to use this apple and I'm going to click and drag it right into the hierarchy. This allows it to go to position 0, 0, and it is in the grass. If it is in the grass, that means my character or my player can't access it. So I'm just going to zoom out using the wheel. I'm going to go ahead and this is the rect tool, which is this one, which allows us to scale it and to move it. And I'm just going to start by placing it in a certain area. I want to add a collider to this now. So coming over, making sure it is Apple II, add component, physics 2D. And in this case, we could almost add a circle collider to it. Now you see the green line popped around that. We want to change the radius, shrink it down a little bit just by coming over into the inspector. Let's move it back up. And then we need to work on the offset. Again, X this way, Y up and down. So let's see. And I'm going to make it a tad bit bigger. There we go. So that looks pretty good. Again, using my X offset or my Y offset, depending on how it works. Next thing I need to do is I need to find the script that makes this a collectible for my character. So I'm going to come into the playground and I'm going to go to the scripts and click on attributes. And here is collectibles. So we're going to click and drag that right over until we get this blue line, just like that. How many points is this worth? It is worth 1 point. If I click play now, and I make my character move that way, I'll zoom out so you can kind of see how we need to get there. Notice that I just collided into it. What do I need to do? Let's get out of this. I'm going to check is trigger. If I didn't have is trigger, notice it's saying enable is trigger on the collider to make the script work. And that goes away as soon as I do that. So now I'm going to take my apple and I'm going to move it just a tad bit closer. So now that we say it's a trigger, we have one last thing we need to do. Click on your bunny and go to the tag and change it to player. Once it is player, that script will allow you to press play and pick up the apple. We don't have a score in yet, but that allows us to pick it up.